Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I am going to share from the Good Tarot again. So this is for all of us who are on this twin flame, soul to soul, energetic journey of living from the heart, I would say, and from it, you know, living from your higher self, the higher calling of your heart, and then following that wherever that may lead. So I am going to just pull from the Good Tarot to say what is the energy that we need to know about for today for this twin flame collective energy. So what do we need to know about today? What do we need to be aware of or focusing on? And the message is the moon. Look at that, it's so gorgeous. It's all about intuition, isn't it? So yesterday we had the High Priestess, today we have the moon. So much about intuition, so much about trusting in your guidance, so much about trusting in your inner, your inner truth. So the message is, I may not see the workings of spirit in the invisible realms, but I know there is great activity going on behind the scenes. It's important to trust the mystery and remember that the material realm is an illusion. Current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of the truth of what's really going on in the present. Great opportunities lie in the shadows, awaiting the perfect time for illumination. So, great opportunities lie in the shadows, awaiting the perfect time for illumination. So, and look, she's kind of like sprinkling that magic stardust down on the ground from high above. So this for me is like your higher self, always sprinkling that, messages of your guidance down to you. But we just have to be open and listen to it and then trust it and follow it, even though it may seem completely out of crazy to follow it, basically, which is very often for me what happens. It always seems so bonkers, and then I'm like, okay, I'll do it anyway. So we're going to go with also the messages of love tarot to say, okay, what is the messages of love that we need to know? And so the message is, look, this person is here to give you a spiritual lesson. That's true. Awakening you to the higher realms, awakening you to these connections of the heart, awakening that heart-based living, which kind of then change. Look at that, the chemistry that you feel is mutual. So in these, these connections make you question so much all the time. I mean, it's just a constant questioning, but the seeker is, look at that constant, just as I was saying about the constant questioning that happens. It's because you're seeking, this whole journey is about seeking answers from within. And the twin is there to do that, right? To give you that spiritual lesson, to help you go within, to trust that the chemistry that you feel within each other is, it is a beautiful and challenging spiritual lesson. And we are here to live, to be physical beings, but living this spiritual experience, So I am going to also share from the Carpe Diem book, which is brilliant. What message do we need today? And it is difficulty strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Difficulty strengthen the mind as labor does the body. So that is a message to say, keep looking after our bodies, our minds, our physical being. We have to look after it, because this spiritual path is challenging, isn't it? So let's have a look. And I am going to read letter 142. So 142 is this. So I wonder if so this has come through recently, but here we go. So, well, it's complicated, and it's been complicated, and I truly am sorry for that, and for any pain and hurt I've caused you. It's just that it's been really difficult for me to handle how I'm feeling, like these really strong feelings, and I feel out of control of my life, of my relationships, of everything. I feel like I have to take things real slow. I'm sorry if that's exasperating, but it's just how I can handle it. The love I feel for you overwhelms me, and I need to adjust to the strength of the feeling. Forgive me and stay with me. Okay, so that is the challenge. The more that we go through, the more we release, the more that we have things coming up to the surface to look at and to work through, to let go of, you know, to become more and more of our higher self, really. We're just constantly spiraling upwards with our energy, with our awareness, with our you know, with basically with our light. So 142, I am besotted with you, and I'm beside myself that I can't be with you at the moment. I wish that everything could just magically disappear so I could come running back to me. I want you so much to be in my arms, in my soul, in my life. I'm desperate for the day when we can live together as man and wife, that we can be each other's everything. Our lifeline to a brighter and more beautiful, romantic, blissful future is each other. The golden thread of unconditional love that binds us together by our hearts is pulling so strong. I feel pangs of pain in my heart for you, yearning to be two hearts beating as one. I want to feel your heart beating against mine. You are all I want. Okay, so that kind of like pang in the heart, it's a real thing, that physical, you know, that feeling of like that heart expansion, heart wanting, heart knowing. So 142, book 3. Never forget that we are each other's earthly guardian angels. We are the magic ingredient for each other that can make things happen. More magic than you could ever imagine. More powerful than you could ever imagine. We are coming into our power. We may feel like we are steering off track, but we're not. It's all part of our growth process. We are always growing when we realize that we are together, always. The more we learn and know that, the more powerful we become, because it is the power of love. So the power of being centered and grounded in these connections, right? To understand that we are part of this kind of movement of heart-based living and everything that involves. So I really hope that helps. I hope that wherever you are, on what stage of your, you know, twin flame path, I hope that you're doing okay. And if I could be of any help with any channeling or readings or Reikis, then please do let me know. All details are in the link below in the video, but I will be back tomorrow with another message. So the message for today was to remember the moon, all about we don't know what's going on in all of the other realms. We just need to keep reaching out for help, and remember to do that, because that's one of the things we forget, and then we think that we're doing it all on our own and it gets really difficult. But then we just have to remember, hang on a minute, I have a whole spiritual support team wanting to help me. So just remember to reach out and ask. All right, hope that helps. I'll be back tomorrow. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.